Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's energetic reading. I'm going to shuffle the cards because I haven't done a pre-shuffle as I tell you the ascension messages. And I absolutely love the energies that are going on at the moment because they are very, very different to the past few weeks. And what I'm getting is the divine feminine who have been getting sick, possibly having third eye, stomach upset, solar plexus chakra, congestion, respiratory blockages, a lot of throat chakra purging, a lot of illness I'm getting for the divine feminines. This was purposeful for you to be in this energy to prepare for the next phase. And I'm pleased to say that this energy has genuinely shifted. Vibrationally, even though your body is catching up, you know you have come so far. And this has genuinely helped you in um understanding everything is for a purpose. And so this is really important when it comes to feeling and being more optimistic about knowing your body is healing. Knowing you may have intuitively been working on your own healing, on your own journey, working with yourself energetically, tapping into that level of balance. And that is shifting everything. So even though some of you may be withdrawing from the world, what I'm getting is this has given you the ability to listen to more of yourself, listen to like sound baths and therapies and hurt like proper like Reiki healing, all of these different energetic healing methodologies. You could be just meditating a lot more. And when you're in that deeper love frequency, you are so nurturing a part of yourself that you really hadn't paid that much attention to. And it's saying that whatever phase you are in is purposeful for the next one. Everything is a lesson. And sometimes we may not like to hear that, but it's actually saying how much more can you expand your heart? What ways are you learning in this current phase? And then how is that contributing? You may not know how, but you may be understanding that it will be contributing for the highest and best good. So it's almost like it's always well and good to have what do they call it, spirit? When they call it that perspective or like vision of knowing this has got you this far or the previous things have got you here. I feel like that had been important because previously you were like, oh, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why that is happening. And when you didn't understand, it actually meant that once you've gone through it, once you've come out of it, you were really able to come into this, oh, I see what that meant. I see now why I have to go through that. And that's what I'm getting right now for the divine feminines. And this is obviously mirroring for the divine masculines too. They are two ascending and they are grounding in this sexual energy. There is a lot of sacral and root chakra purging. There is a lot of divine masculines who are unlocking their spiritual gifts. So that is so powerful. It's so beautiful and unique. And I'm so grateful that I get to be here and channel these messages for the highest and best good. So we're going to go into the questions. And now that I've shuffled everything, whoop, whoop. Let's go into the energetics, the ascension, where we all are now. So let's get into what is happening for the divine masculines currently and regarding their ascension. Justice is so appropriate because we've been waiting as a collective, energetically, that the divine masculines have been learning their lessons. They have been doing the work in the shadows, and this has been karmically tied with the decisions that they've been making. So, you know how you, divine feminine, if you're listening, or divine masculines who are cross watching, whatever energies you embody right now, take it as it resonates, because we embody both energies, right? The masculine and divine feminine. But for the divine masculine's ascension, they are now being called to tap into their higher guidance and intuition and their inner divine feminine. So when they are making a decision, when they are making movement forward, they are no longer trusting their head as much and more so trusting their heart. But what more have we got? It's still that blockage. It's that back and forth energy. I'm trying to not think with my head, but it's been so regular for me to do that. So that's what I'm getting from the divine masculines. They're trying to step into their heart space, but it's so normal for them to be in their minds. And that is their current challenges right now. That is where they are in the ascension process. For the divine feminine's ascension, they are feeling this push pull energy with the divine masculines because they are also noting the the back and forth energetically. So they, even though the divine feminines are focusing on their meditation, focusing on their body healing, knowing that where they are is purposely leading them to where they need to be without actually thinking too much about where they need to go. That is a very specific message for somebody. But also, what I'm getting is the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Pardon me, Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I don't know why I said Pentacles there. I feel like for a lot of divine masculine, a lot of divine masculines and divine feminines are working very hard in overcoming their mental instability, overcoming their emotional up and down behavior, and they're understanding what to walk away from. I don't think this is just the divine feminines, but it is very heavily asking the divine feminines to ascend on a higher level. This is really beautiful because I saw this as I split the deck, but it's so poignant to say everything that you've been overthinking in the past, everything that you are walking away from is leading you to the highest level of guidance. It's leading you to your spiritual team, and you are exactly where you need to be. You're doing an incredible job. So, what do the divine masculines need to know right now? They are refining this. Yeah, I did get that from the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like they're just trying again. They're just trying again. They're just trying and failing, trying and failing, trying. They know that the trial and success will come. And now we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is what I was saying about that in and out energy. Every time the divine masculine wants to step into their heart, they're being sideswiped by their mental thoughts, by their outside world, by their physical world. They're not quite understanding which tools they need. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles. In order for that slow process, that slow cooking to really um be the savior is what I've just heard. Be the savior of their life. They're looking outside to fulfill something that is missing in their heart. And what I've seen is the divine masculines are now understanding that the thing that they're trying to fill this void with cannot be done by anybody else by themselves. They may or may not get this message, but that's the message that is coming up. The divine masculines are feeling they are in their abundant energy. So all is not lost. They are still feeling gratitude and abundance of where they are. They're feeling this new sense of passion. Something is happening and they can feel it. And as soon as I said that, we've got the Lovers. So the divine masculines are going through this abundant energy, and this is leading them to the inner love, but also the outer love. So whatever is happening, they are going through the right feeling of being in love, what the divine feminine's feeling at this time. A little bit of left out in the cold, left out in the dark. They know that they are a great manifester, and they know that they can take charge of the situation, but the taking charge also means being. doing nothing, not succumbing to the illusion of the physical, the societal norms, and actually just going, you know what, I'm just going to rest right now. I'm going to ask my body what it needs. I'm going to ask spirit to watch over me. I'm going to revel and be in the space of love. I'm going to spend time on me, taking myself out on dates. I'm going to spend time on me and really hone into what I need. Do I need to meditate today? Do I need to take myself out for a walk? Do I need to read a book? And how is the divine masculine feeling towards the divine feminine? Abundance. What did I just say? I was saying that the Nine of Pentacles is now led to the Ten of Pentacles. So they're feeling the Nine of Pentacles. And what they're feeling towards you is the Ten of Pentacles. That's the void. And that's what they sense they are missing. There is going to be some movement forward and victory. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. This is victory with you. They're feeling a sense of confidence, a new sense of confidence that they've started to really get their ducks in a row. And this has really become transparent for the divine masculines. What about the divine feminines towards the divine masculines? Now, they are really understanding how they don't need to control the outside world. They're not looking to control people. They are going to send divine masculines love unconditionally and pray and love other people and love where they are and send love to their friends. With all of this happening, they are able to really take hold of their manifestation power. By that, it's saying that if you want this connection in this lifetime, you manifest it and you let it go. And you're able to do this in the dark. You're able to do this in the patience and the guidance of your own inner sanctuary, but also the physical aspect of you saying, I'm not going to reject what the universe has given me anymore. I'm actually going to appreciate everything I currently have. And everything I currently have is leading me towards where I need to be. We've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups again. So, what I'm seeing, those synchronicities are happening in the twin flame connection as you are separated. So, we had the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups for the divine feminine. We have the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands for the divine masculines. Now we've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's almost like both of you are very synchronized at the moment and you're both counting down. That was a previous message in my last one. I feel like there is a countdown. There is progress. And there is whittling down to that one true blue beautiful sense of wellness that is coming for you, divine feminines. So, what is the energetic space for the divine masculines? Knight of Pentacles. What did I say? So, the previous message, when they needed to know, they needed to move out that in and out energy to step into the Knight of Pentacles. Energetically, they're already there. They've already understood the assignment and they were able to really come into this prosperous nature of coming into this step-by-step nature. They are willing to take their time because they feel that this connection is not going anywhere. It doesn't need to be rushed. That's what they're getting energetically. But they have been overthinking this without you, divine feminines. What I've got for the divine feminines is the King of Pentacles. So we had the Knight of Pentacles for the divine masculines. For the energetic space, we've got the King of Pentacles. And this is coming up more and more in the divine feminine's readings. The divine feminine is stepping into her own inner divine masculine. Now we have the Justice card for the divine feminine. It's saying that this wasn't supposed to be in the physical realm. For any of you divine feminines who were really seeped into your divine masculine energies, that you needed to pull yourself out of that strong divine masculine physical energies and you needed to step more into your divine feminine. Now, what's happening? The table is turning since you've been withdrawing from being in your dominant divine masculine energy, stepping into your high priestess, your divine feminine empress energy. You're also amalgamating and unifying your own divine masculine within as you have been focusing on your divine feminine within, this is karmic justice. This is why you are being put on this path to not only move forward towards enlightenment, higher ascension, unification, and love in this lifetime, but actually you are being of service by being in balance with your personal divine masculine and feminine. And then the Four of Swords has come out again for you, divine feminines. All of this is happening when you've taken your foot off the pedal, when you've taken time away from the public, when you've been sleeping more, when you've been reading more, when you've been loving you more. That's what has come in. The emotional space for the divine masculines, the lovers, the King of Wands, love is all up in their head. And as soon as I said that, we've got the Ace of Cups. Emotionally, they are feeling this energetic tug with you, divine feminines. They know that they feel passionately, sexually, physically, emotionally, mentally for you. They feel this unconditional love in their emotional space. It doesn't tell me what their steps are forward, and I'm not going to clarify. But if you wanted a personal reading on your person, please do let me know and send me an email on divinesacredtarot@gmail.com. The emotional space for the divine feminines have always been reconsidering the way they choose things in their life. So rather than being hasty and taking action and being in that dominant divine masculine energy, they are now stepping into this abundance, knowing that they don't need to do anything. They don't need to push. They just need to allow and invite and receive. The Knight of Pentacles is what they've embodied. They've embodied this patience. They've embodied this slow step into the known as well as not knowing. They still think that their physical space could be, filled with sabotage. But this is not what I'm getting at the moment. I'm getting that the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords, is bringing about this certain level of luck. And emotionally, vibrationally, it's actually bringing in prosperity, but you may not be able to see what that is right now. For the divine masculine's heart space, we've got the Seven of Swords. Wow. Seven of Swords for the divine feminines, Seven of Swords for the divine masculines. But this is in their heart space, the Knight of Cups. They're done with sabotaging themselves for carrying their old burdens that has prevented them from moving forward with their cup of love. Now, what I'm getting is because they've had the Lovers card twice now for them, this is showing that they are willing to step forward with this level of abundance because they were finally able to take accountability of their baggage and see what they were doing to sabotage their connections. What about the heart space for the divine feminines? Oh, there's just so much love for their divine masculines. There is no evidence, or slim to none, on their divine masculines coming forward or being with them in this lifetime, but their heart space is filled with unconditional love. And that's all they can do right now, is just send unconditional love, understand that this is a new foundation for themselves, and take this as a new beginning. Building that foundation, Three of Pentacles, starting from the beginning. We've had these messages before. It's saying that I'm willing to start again, and I'm willing to be true to myself, be authentic, be genuine, and remove that dissonance and self-sacrifice that they purposely did. As soon as the divine masculine would text, they would come running, and the divine feminines are like, no, you know what, I'm going to respect my own boundaries. I'm going to respect who I am and where I'm going, and I honor the person within me. And that's what I'm getting for their heart space, their head space for the divine masculines, the Queen of Swords. So we have the King of Swords for the divine masculines right at the beginning regarding their ascension process. So in their head, they are fully aware of what the divine feminine energy is. That has been through their ascension process. The third time for the divine masculines, we've got the Lovers. Are you kidding me? What is going on for the divine masculines? They are genuinely putting this effort of love into themselves, and this is going to explode. It's just like, this is going to be such an amazing explosion, a beautiful confirmation that they're going to get soon. What about the headspace for the divine feminines? The King of Wands. So the King of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Swords doesn't really give me a vote of confidence right now, but it also goes to show that rather than focusing on hurried behavior, hasteness, speed, divine masculine energy, they have come into the pause, which has been very against their old nature. So for a lot of divine feminines who were embodying their divine masculines, they were very go-getter. They were very embracing. They were barely saying no to everyone. They were always saying, they were yes people. They were always grasping life by the horns, basically, just saying, look, I'm here, I'm willing to do it all. I might even get burnout, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to keep going. And that passion has been diluted more into focusing on their inner resources, their inner divine, their higher spiritual ascension. And this is actually removed a lot of the ego for the divine feminines. That means that rather than listening to the voices in your head, rather than moving with haste, moving with desire, lust, and passion, you're able to just pause and just go, look, I'm going to trust my path. I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to have blind, unwavering faith that right now, this period won't last forever, but is setting me up for success in the coming weeks, months, and years. So what we've got for the spiritual space for the divine masculines, this came out before. It's the union that they're already getting for the divine feminines and masculines in a spiritual plane. This is again something that they have been working for. A lot of times you may not see what's happening. They've been in that waiting phase. They've almost withdrawn from you, divine feminine, so they can go through this own process of inner union. But for the divine feminines, what have we got for the spiritual ascension? Knight of Wands. They're able to move forward with another desire that comes from their higher self. So rather than moving hastily for material gain, money, moving, running away from fear, doing what their parents tell them, what their siblings tell them, what society tells them, the divine feminines are asking for higher guidance every time they come across anything, which also means that when you set an intention to follow higher guidance, you're moving from a space of love, and this aura, this energy around you is crazy good, like amazing. Because you started doing this in small bouts, it's becoming more of a regular occurrence. But it also means that you need to rethink those old thought patterns, those old emotions. So this has basically come after a lot of healing. Like, you're not going to get here straight away. It's almost like you have to shed, you have to go through the pain and the ascension, and then you have to be on that spiritual path. You have to be learning from people. Then you're moving forward towards trust. Then you might go backwards a little bit. Then you're moving forwards towards repatterning your thoughts. And it's almost like saying that divine feminines have earned the right to get to where they are right now. Some of you still have work to do, is what I'm hearing. But that's not a bad thing. Like, we are all going to be in union with our divine masculine counterparts, with our divine feminines, and all is not lost. What I'm getting for these physical union blocks for the divine masculines, this was always supposed to happen this way, I'm getting. But the blocks have been put into place by divine in order for you to ascend to that cup of love for yourself. You were mistaken by distractions, by lust, by jealousy, by envy, and your divine feminine has given you space to get to this highest level. Even if they don't know what's happening, they've trusted that you are on this right path, and you will take your time because they're giving you that unconditional loving grace, is what I'm hearing. The physical union blocks for the divine feminine. The hermit energy is something that they have questioned. You know, everybody's out there having fun, going to parties. There are certain feminines who are kind of paying lip service to this. So if you're not staying true to yourself, if you're not saying, I don't want to go to this party, and you go anyway, or you're trying to put on a front and you're trying to have a good time, drinking a lot more, well, the thing is, you're going against what your spiritual nature is. And this is what I was saying about the high priestess at the beginning. You're tapping into your higher self. And when you're tapping into your higher self, you're going to know the answers a lot clearer. It's almost like you're not really being told what to do. You're being guided by the energy that is presented. And when you're going against that energy, you're not able to tap into your Queen of Pentacles. You're not able to tap into your highest level of ascension and authenticity. So your blocks are not listening to yourself, listening to the outsiders, getting into peer pressure, and withdrawing away from this sovereign, abundant, beautiful divine feminine that you are. So this is what I've got so far for the divine feminines and masculines energies. I feel like there is much progress that has been made, but what I'm getting is also that don't be afraid to take the situation as a lesson. Everything is a lesson. Yes, we do know this. But what I'm getting is where you've come, you haven't come so far just to come so far. There is more coming. And if you're in this state of pause, it means there is for a higher purpose and a higher guidance in order for you to come into your true self. When you're stepping into where you are now, embracing where you are and having no expectation about your future, you are in alignment with joy, bliss, harmony, and happiness. This is your divine nature. This is your divine right to be happy in the now. And the more and more you feel your guidance, divine feminines, the more and more you ascend to this highest level of intuition, the more and more things will fall into place as if by magic. I'm sending you so much love. If this message resonated, let me know, and I will speak with you soon. Bye for now.